Mr. Vice Chancellor, it is my honor to present to you Christiane Germain, entrepreneur and creator of a new hospitality brand. Christiane Germain est coprésidente et cofondatrice du groupe Germain Hospitalité qui gère des hôtels à Toronto, à Montréal, à Calgary et à Québec. La popularité des établissements Le Germain et ALT au cours des 20 dernières années découle d'une nouvelle approche de l'hôtellerie à la fois chic, moderne et axée sur les priorités des voyageurs. Energetic, persistent, and inventive, Christiane Germain is reshaping the hospitality industry, refocusing hotel on l'essentiel, only the essentials in the higher-end boutique concept, and the more affordable ALT hotels. Talk to Christiane Germain, and she will give you her advice. Less is more, make things happen, work outside your comfort zone, and focus on executing. Just go do it. When she reflects on the experience of opening her first hotel, Christiane says she was operating on the fearlessness that comes with youth. She has said, when you're younger, you have courage and don't realize the magnitude of things you are doing. It's only afterwards you look back and think, wow. She has created a unique business model based on a vertical integration strategy and organic growth, which give her full control over the company's direction and complete authority over the outstanding product she aims to offer her clientèle. Issue d'une famille de restaurateurs et de propriétaires immobiliers de Québec, Christiane Germain s'est très tôt familiarisée avec les réalités du monde des affaires. Après avoir étudié la gestion hôtelière au Collège Humber de Toronto et acquis de l'expérience dans nombre d'établissements à San Francisco, à Vancouver et à Montréal, elle a mis à profit son expérience et sa détermination pour transformer avec succès l'entreprise de restauration familiale en chaîne d'hôtels boutiques. Cette décision lui a d'ailleurs ouvert les portes du marché canadien. Mr. Vice Chancellor, on behalf of Senate and the Board of Governors, it is my privilege and honor to present to you Christiane Germain so that you may confer upon her the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
Dr. Germain will now give her convocation address.
Madame la vice-présidente du Conseil, Mr. President and Vice Chancellor, honored platform guests, graduating class, parents et amis, bonjour. Merci à tous d'être là pour partager avec moi cette journée très spéciale. I am deeply touched by this honor and to share it with such incredible people as Françoise Bertrand, Graham Fraser, and Darren Entwistle, to name a few. I'm even more touched since I never attended university. I don't say this with bravado or misguided pride, believe me. If I could rewrite one chapter of my life, it would be the one pertaining to higher education. If I was in my early 20s today, I like to believe that I would be here with you receiving a university degree. I cannot rewrite the chapter of my schooling, but thanks to Concordia, I can add a very sweet and impressive footnote, Doctor of Laws. Merci beaucoup. I am especially pleased to see so many women seeking higher education today. 50% of Concordia's 2013 graduates are women. What a refreshing evolution on our path to seeking equality in all aspects of our lives. But please, do not rest on your laurels, and remember to lean in as you enter the workforce. So I'm not a product of the education system. It wasn't fit for me. I didn't feel I fit in. Where I did fit in, thankfully, was work. Work was something I did well, with a great sense of responsibility, even at a young age, and I have my parents to thank for that. I learned so much from them, as you have learned from yours, though you might not totally realize it now. My parents were entrepreneurs in the restaurant business. They started small, very small, with a snack bar in the late 50s. Today's equivalent would probably be a food truck, I guess. They eventually transformed the little snack bar into the first steakhouse to open in Quebec City, and it was a huge success. My hardworking parents were my teachers. From my mother, I learned autonomy, discipline, and how to carry myself in public. I can still hear her. Christiane, il faut montrer l'exemple. You must be an example to the employees. Great lesson. Merci. From my father, I learned what it takes to be an entrepreneur, to not only have a good idea, but to see it through to completion. My father made things happen. Another thing my father taught me is that profit is not a dirty word. Une entreprise doit faire de l'argent si on veut qu'elle soit être capable d'amener nos idées sur le marché. To make things happen, you need to be profitable. Il me disait toujours, your best investment is in your business. Réinvestis dans ta compagnie. Tu n'auras jamais un meilleur retour ailleurs et tu seras capable de faire croître ta compagnie même si le financement à l'extérieur est difficile. Et il avait raison. So the first lesson, dear graduate, directly from my father to you is, make things happen. Great ideas are great, but if you don't execute them, they remain just that, great ideas. And what is the second lesson? Don't worry, I only have two. This one is from me to you. And it's something I learned just as my brother Jean-Yves and I entered the hotel business. Step out of your comfort zone. You're also very fortunate. You're young and smart. Many of you are bi and trilingual, and you're graduating from the esteemed John Molson School of Business. It would be very easy to enjoy the comfort of these advantages. But please, go the extra inch, centimeter, foot, or yard that brings you into uncharted territory as you build your lives. Why? Because that's where the opportunities are. Yes, stepping out of your comfort zone is scary. Yes, it's hard. But boy, if it works out, let me tell you, it's exciting as hell. Let me tell you the story of how my brother and I learned the incredible value of stepping out of our comfort zone. Our watershed moment, the moment that redefined our destiny and changed everything happened in New York City a little over 25 years ago. It was the mid-'80s. Everyone was walking around listening to portable music on Sony Walkman cassette players. We were restaurateurs attending a restaurant convention when we discovered the Morgan Hotel. Wow. The Morgan was the first boutique hotel created by Ian Schrager and designed by the legendary André Putman, la grande dame du design. The Morgan was different from anything that existed anywhere. At this time, luxury hotels were mostly over-the-top rococo affairs with patterned bedspreads and busy rugs. Along comes this cutting-edge, minimalist hotel in shades of gray, black, and white. Comfortable, modern, and so well-designed. We take good design for granted now. We don't always realize just how important it has become in our everyday lives. Good design was not common back then. Take the clunky Walkman and compare it to the sleek iPad mini. So it was thanks to good design that Jean-Yves and I decided to go into the hotel business. Talk about stepping out of our comfort zone. We knew nothing about running a hotel. We simply felt we could do it. What we didn't see was the incredible amount of work that lay ahead of us. But we didn't know and we didn't care. We were young and making things happen. One thing we quickly learned is that innovating is not easy. For example, when we decide to forego baths in our rooms in favor of large glass showers, which was unheard of then, our financial partners actually walked out. Too risky, they said. But we stayed true to our intuition, and we're now renowned specifically for such design audacity. Stepping out of your comfort zone also means tracing your own path. We started out as restaurateurs and became hoteliers with 9, soon to be 12 hotels in Canada. Our dream is to welcome guests from coast to coast. So you see, and I'm very proud to say, we're still dreaming and building, making things happen. Graduates, what awaits you upon graduation? Will you join an established firm or a startup? Will you launch your own business? Will you stay here or travel the world? Whatever road you choose, do choose it with passion and make sure you remain true to your values and never forget about giving back. Passion will be your fuel as you make things happen. Your values will be your compass as you step out of your comfort zone. And generosity will nourish your soul. As I conclude, à ma famille, mes amis et mes collègues, je vous aime. C'est un vrai plaisir d'être avec vous, de travailler avec vous tous les jours, et je suis très heureuse de partager cette distinction avec chacun et chacune d'entre vous. To the Concordia community, thank you very much for the great honor you have given me today. To the graduating students of 2013, congratulations and bonne chance.
Thank you, Dr. Germain, for those wonderful comments. Merci pour votre élocution. Great advice to the graduates, and your entrepreneurial spirit and your generosity are really tremendous.